Let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
That's some shady shit right there.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed...
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Cool, I'm all over it.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Nope. Yeah, well... Right. Yes,
Can Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Oh, that. It's a designer drug, very popular.
I swear to this bench, with this man.
did they catch him?
One bar, then they got into a tussle. Suit shoved the bomb at the guard, got into his stunning car. Bomb blew up in the guard's hands. That's unbelievable. We have the duty to uphold them. Can you say you have done enough? Hell yes. For the sake of silence for Albion. All right. The only thing necessary, triumph of evil.
I'll fucking break you in all!
The security
Go fuck yourself, Robo! Oh no, no!
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Right, let's pop in and say hi.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, he's certainly paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Alright, cool.
Watch it!
Ah, shit, Bags. You were right. We got traps all over the place.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Alright, cool. I'm all over it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, bruv. It's cool.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Nah, bruv. Think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Go on. Kill me. Fact is, Albion knows you're in London, and you're fucked.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
No fucking shit, man. Why do you think I'm here right now, huh?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Look, get this straight, you twat. I want your help, and we want to get back at Cass too. He did all them bombings, and he came for us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think. Shit, fine. Table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it! Fuck!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking fuck!
Hostiles, people.
Received, we're going to ram the target.
Control, let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's...
About this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Tower of London. Shit. There's no way we're getting in there.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caber, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
It's like you can't even have a real conversation anymore, can you? It's not that we can't ignore it. We're in the midst of a epidemic. This is why I'd rather stay at home. Who does that?
Yo, what I going, fam?
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yo, since when do we answer to you? Cass got some big meeting about his new project. This whole city's gonna be fucked if we don't stop him. Do you get that?
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Ping me with their personal info.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Yo, how the fuck we gonna recruit us a PMC?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking.
Not now, sorry. Have to go train.
Best pub. What are you up to? Chips. Best barber and so on and so forth. Lousy maggots. Plebs just spout it up. Yes, this and the worst that. Play the fucking internet.
Back off, please.
What's her deal bags?
Looks like she's a marked woman. Clan Kelly put a bounty on her head.
Why?
She's an underground bare-knuckle boxer, and she's more dangerous and bloodthirsty than a mosquito with malaria. She managed to take down a mob-backed favourite in her last match. Now they're sending out an enforcer to make sure she never wins again.
Man, that's bullshit. If Mob wants to win, they have to fight better. Bags, let's find that enforcer.
Already done.
I understand exactly how you feel.
Down with Albion! Down with Albion! No war criminals on our streets!
Follow all instructions while passing through the checkpoint. Those who do not comply may be met with force.
The enforcer we're after is here, currently enforcing some poor bastard's head into the pavement. If you take them out, our boxer friend may live to fight another day.
No, please.
Hang on! Stop short.
Better not be a rat again. I'm gonna...
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Ah, shit. Hope they recover quickly. Don't want to lose one of the squad.
Love that crypto.
Target spotted. There. Who says violence never solves anything? Now scarper or they'll kill you for sure.
Getting a closer look. Come on, we'll push him out of
it. Fuck, you know, we're basically superheroes, bruv.
Don't break out the tiny party hats just yet. We might have bought our boxers some time, but once Clan Kelly finds out what happened, they'll almost certainly want revenge. Suggest you warn her.
I'm on the move.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
That's enough. Not a Say it again. Stay there.
You might want to hurry. I'm detecting some Clan Kelly movement in the area.
Yeah, nice.
Yo, boss. You're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
You beat Clan Kelly's thug in the ring, right? And they want revenge. We dropped one of them fuckers, but they're gonna keep coming.
Good thing I'm so great at kicking asses.
Nah, there's too many for you to take on by yourself. Find somewhere to hide and we'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Sure thing, whoever you are. I owe you one. Thank you.
Stop it! I'll shoot!
Enemies incoming. That does it. Get somewhere safe so we can contact our fighter.
you right, blood?
I'm all right. Jesus, the Kellys really have taken over. Does anybody fight fair and square anymore?
Why don't you join DedSec? You know you wanna.
Hell yes, I'm in.
Fuck yeah! Need more hench peeps not afraid to take up the fight.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Fucking banger.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
I swear, your secret's safe with me.
It's all right. Breathe. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, you're not Albion. Thank goodness.
Hey, it's all right. We're here to help. What's your problem?
Albion is after me. I know it. I witnessed them doing something unsavory. The guards had rounded up some protesters and tied them together. They were throwing gasoline on them, playing with matches.
Jesus.
With all the surveillance in the area, I'm positive Albion will be able to identify my face. If they get the CCTV footage, I'd say I'm as good as dead. Please, get that evidence before they destroy it. I'll do anything to repay you.
All right. We'll look into it.
I've got the location from his GPS.
Drugs, contraband tech. Right. Foolish.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
All right, just act normal.
Is that the new hire?
Fuck's sake!
Consider yourself lucky, mate.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Wait, who is that?
Makes me livid.
What is this? Nah, forget it. Done.
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere. Trail's gone cold. Let's regroup.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofits are going?
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible.
Off their damn boats before coming in.
Everybody just shoot one another the whole bloody time.
I heard someone saying dead set.
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Brill.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Dead set? Nope. Never like them, never did. Bottom line. Hacking is unethical. Don't care what anyone says.
You been up there lately? There are some parts of this city that need a good working order with some heavy goods. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element that's gonna resist all of them, right?
Sure, but I thought we'd taken care of them long ago.
You mean dead set? I know. I've heard some talk on the street that they may be back in operation.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia,
That was so
paranoia,
fast.
distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Oh, wow. I almost feel sorry for him. But maybe he should have gone through therapy instead of being put in charge of securing London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
How's it going? Seemed a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed for I don't know how long.
Don't.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A
building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out of here, Bags?
The catacombs, fam.
I don't think we've been introduced.
Piss off!
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Sounds like he plans to launch Themis ASAP. And from the way he was talking, I don't think it's the sort of genie that goes back into the bottle. What the hell? Damn. Oh, crap. I am not liking this at all. was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
No.
Wow, my mum would be proud. I'm kicking ass. DedSec is fun.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
All right. Thank you, Bagley. I guess.
The Bagsman is like that. Bit of a prick, but dead useful. Just ignore him if he's vexing you.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To get around Titus security?
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Stay still. You need to be searched.
It's weird.
Try me, you bastard!
Stop resisting, twat.
I don't want any more trouble!
coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
I hope it's worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the micro-drone will be in there somewhere.
Someone's in here. Oh, you cunt.
Sweep in the area. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Oh, clear in here.
Perimeter. Target remains unattempted. Continuing unusual activity will result in arrest. Halt. Failure to comply will result in loss.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Oh my god, what is this thing?
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
I've found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
We are here. We are good. We don't need robots. Please just listen.
We've successfully trialed our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Investigation underway. Albion is here for your protection. Your safety comes first. Something. Say something. We are here to protect you.
Hey! Look out! You are going down when we find you.
Searching for target.
Wherever you are.
We will find you. Yeah, I will go that way.
Quadrant.
Initiating search mode.
Give up. We might go in. What's up? What's that?
Resuming standard operations.
Hold position and guard the perimeter. Go. Come with me.
Acknowledged. Following. Combat mode engaged.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
We have a crime scene at my location.
Might need assistance. Stand by.
Let's get this over with.
Control, send back up to my location. I repeat, send back up to my location. Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
There's our target.
Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect. Be advised, we are on the trail.
There's our suspect.
Immobilizing the suspect. All units force this suspect to stop. We are inbound. Stand by.
In pursuit.
Don't bother hiding.
Shit! Officer down! Officer down!
You're not. They're wounded.
Condition.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
No Albion Jake is gonna nick this man. Let's go!
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Alright, cool, I'm all over it.
Security lockdown initiated.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy. They're the cause. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful. You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we...
Fuck me, I knew it. The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Fucking fuck.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data and Themis is done.
Motherfucker. Alright, cool. There we go.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
How fast?
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all! They made you all look like fools! They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be re-vetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will...
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
Bruv, we did it. You're a fucking boss, blood. And we'll need you for our next hit against Cass. You in?
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.